Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
lovely. So I think we can start now. So welcome to all future engineers. Yes, you have heard it correct. You all are future engineers and you must be proud about it. So this session is about build no code app on cloud with Microsoft Power Apps. I think many of all would have known what is cloud engineering or what is cloud computing. Have you heard about this term? I guess yes. So Microsoft Power App is also a part of that cloud computing where you don't need any traditional ID to code anything. So everything will be done on using browser and it will be done on cloud. So let's begin. So who are we? So myself, Imran Ahmed, I have my colleague Kumar Singh with me in this call. So we have 12 years of expertise on working on various technologies across various companies like Wipro, TCS, Infosys, IBM. And now we are corporate trainers and we deal with latest technologies. We educate people, students with latest technologies. We guide them. What should they choose for their career? So before starting with Power Apps, let's focus on some facts. So this is the latest report by MHRD of the year 2020. So there were 41 lakhs engineers passed out in 2020. That's a high number, right? So do you know, do they all get jobs? Probably not. So as per research, as many as 97% of the graduating engineers wants job either in software or core engineering, irrespective of their background. But unfortunately, only 3 have suitable skills to be employed in software or product market, and only 7% can handle core engineering tasks. Even though we are pursuing BTech, MTech, or any engineering degree, we hardly get any skills to be employed in the corporate or the core world. Yes, this is very harsh to hear, but this is the truth. What are the reason behind it? So as we all know, right, graduates are just collecting their degree despite not being skilled enough to be a productive part of the Indian economy, which leads to unemployment. And do you know why does it happen? The first and the foremost reason is that we are not confident enough what we are studying, what stream we are pursuing, whether there is a market demand at present in the industry or not. So if you are working hard on Java or .NET or any other programming language, you need to know whether there is a current demand in the industry or not. There was a demand of Java, and Java was in boom last, I think, in 15 years back, if you go back. But now you should be very informative about the recent technologies, what the industry is using. So I have handpicked few hot and popular tech skills of 2021, which is again cloud computing. Power App is a part of that cloud computing. Azure is a product of again Microsoft Power Apps, and Microsoft Power Apps and Azure are a part of Microsoft. We have got blockchain technologies, we have got machine learning, we have got React. So these are the latest technologies which industries are exploring. So there is a huge demand of resource in these technologies. And there is also a shortage of demand of the resource. There is a shortage of the resources, means the skills. So why I'm telling this? Because if you are learning any old technologies like .NET, Java, C Sharp, so similarly like you, there are many students who are preparing on those technologies, and the markets are saturated for them. So there are more competition, then the jobs are saturated, and the take home salary or package is again saturated for them. But what if you pick up these technologies like Power Apps, Azure, blockchain, machine learning, React? You will get more package. There is less competition, so you can very easily find jobs in very big companies like Microsoft, Amazon, or any Indian MNCs like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, etc., etc. What should I do now? This question is, whoever has joined, I would request them to mute themselves. Yeah. So what should I do now? The question is quite relevant. That I have said all those stuffs. That okay, this technology is hot demanding. You lack of skills. And what should I do now? Like why we are doing this session? Let's start learning one of the demanding technology called Power Apps in this session. Hold on. There are other demanding technologies as well, like machine learning, React, blockchain, etc. Then why only Power Apps? This question should come into your mind, that there are already so many hot and demanding technologies, then why should we only learn Power Apps? Or why should we learn Power Apps? Let me explain you. Why Power Apps? So if you have heard about machine learning, then it comes with Python, like the base language is Python. And it comes with a lot of modules which have a lot of mathematical explanation, formulas, and many other stuff. So in order to become a data scientist, you need to understand the basic formulas, concepts, which again is not easy. It's very challenging. Okay, why should we not learn blockchain then? Okay, we forget about data scientists or machine learning or artificial intelligence. Again, blockchain is very complex to understand as of now. You will not get a lot of study materials online, and people are still exploring, and the demand in the market is not as much as other hot technologies. There would be hardly any company using blockchains as of now. Yes, the probability is okay in next 5-10 years, many companies would be using blockchain. But what if now? Like you will be passing maybe this year or next year or in next 2 years. So what then? Why should we consider any other technologies other than Power Apps? So okay, we have talked about the other technologies. Let's talk about now on Power Apps. Why Power Apps? So Power Apps is basically for them who are not into IT industry, or who are not into CS, IT, or who doesn't know how to program. Okay, say they have like they are into their last year of the career, or they are into their third year of the career, and they have a fear. And but when they have taken admission to the engineering college, they might be thinking that we might get job in core industry if they belongs to EC or instrumentation or any other core branches. But after pursuing 2-3 years, they might have known that there is very less chance to get job in core engineering. Like more than 90% of the engineers goes into IT and CS, like IT industry. Yes, this is the truth. So why not prepare yourself for IT or CS from now, even if you're not from the CS or IT background? Obviously, this is for CS background, but for the people who are not from CS IT, they think that being in the third year or fourth year is too late to understand or do some programming or basically to do some IT stuff. So Power Apps comes into rescue. So Power Apps is basically a very simple UI related product or tool, you can say. You can very well drag and drop buttons, controls, expressions. So if you got some logic, you can build a very complex apps in no time. Yes, you heard it correct, in no time. So if you are delivering or designing or developing a product in IT, which might take 3 to 6 months, you can do the same thing with Power Apps within 2 3 weeks or even less if you have that much expertise. And there will be a valid question: what if there is no demand in the market? So let me follow you with some snippet from Naukri.com regarding Microsoft Flow and Power Apps. So this comes, Microsoft Flow and Power Apps comes hands to hand. So they work hands to hand. As you can see, 49,000 vacancy and 18,000 vacancies are there in Flow and Power Apps as of now today in Naukri.com. It can be fresher, it can be experience, it can be anything. But there is a very high amount of opportunities within India, outside of India in Power Apps. And I've also compared with a traditional programming language such as .NET. If I search .NET, I just got 18,000 results. So can you imagine a .NET which is 15, 20 years old technology has got just 18,000 opportunities, whereas a Power Apps which is just 4 years or 5 years old has got almost 50, 60, 70,000 opportunities. Yes, that is correct, because every industry needs a smart solution. Every industry wants to save money. So rather than going with all traditional old technologies and spending dollars, millions of dollars in a simple product, they are all opting to Power Apps. Why? Because it's very simple. You don't need very high skilled developer for it. A normal guy, even if I ask a first year student of a BTech to develop an app, he can develop in no time. And I will show you in few minutes that how we can achieve it. What I'm saying, I will match it with the practical. So coming back to Power Apps, why there is a demand of Power Apps? So as I've already said, the development time or the turnaround time for a product to be developed in Power Apps is very less. Second of all, you don't need any infrastructure. You don't need any ID like Visual Studio or Eclipse or anything. You just need a browser and you just need a person, and that will be enough. You don't need a DBA guy. You don't need a UI guy. You don't need an architect. You just need one developer who has just basic understanding of workflows. He doesn't need to be a programming geek. He doesn't need to know any other languages like C#, Java, or any other core languages. What he need to know is just basic funda of programming languages or the concept, like how if work, how loop work, what is an array. That's it. So I have given enough funda on Power Apps. Let's proceed further. That what is Power Apps? So Power App is a suite of of apps, services, connectors, and data platforms that provides a rapid application development environment to build custom apps for your business needs. Using Power Apps, you can quickly build custom apps that connect to your business data stored either in the underlying data platform, Microsoft Dataverse, or in any various online and on-premise data source, SharePoint, Microsoft 365, Dynamics 365, SQL Server, and so on. So the best part of Power Apps is that you can connect this app with more than 100 database within Microsoft, outside of Microsoft, with the third-party data source as well. So this is very useful, right? And you don't need, a connection string or installing that database into your system like how we do Oracle or MySQL or SQL. You don't need to, write some code to get connected to that database how we do traditionally in other programming languages. It's all configurable. It's all drag and drop. It's all just selecting the connectors and adding it. It's as simple as that. Going further in this demo, I will show you how to add a database, how to create a database, how to design an app in 5 or 10 minutes. Yes, you heard it correct. How to design an app in 5 or 10 minutes. So stay tuned with me. I will show you further. So as I said, the benefits of using Power Apps. So we have listed down here in few points. So it's all about point and click approach to app design. So you just need to point and drag and drop and just click, and you can assemble your app or a large selection of templates. Everything that Power Apps has make the development of apps seamless. Power App can extend apps capabilities by leveraging custom connectors to connect to legacy system. So yeah, legacy system means the Oracle database or SQL database. You can connect to them as well, even if they're on premise. It offers advantage as below. You can have rich customization, easy development, integration of business logic, security, swift hybrid connectivity with on-premise and cloud gateway, hassle-free integration with Microsoft services like Power BI, Azure AD. So the question is that how do you get Power Apps? So it's very simple. You have got desktop version of Power App. You have got browser version of Power Apps. So you can simply go to powerapps.com, sign in. You will get a trial license for 30 days. You can use it for 30 days. And I think 30 days is quite enough to explore the different features of Power Apps. You can install Power App Studio for Windows. So it will be a desktop so that you don't need to log into browser. Also, it is available on iOS and Android platform. So you can simply download it from the platform. You can sign in and you can use Power Apps. You can even design app from your mobile app, from your mobile. Isn't it cool? Yes. So there are two types of apps. So we will be not covering the entire thing of Power Apps. We will basically try to understand what are the different types of Power Apps and how we can quickly design few apps. So Canvas app is basically an app which you want to customize it with your look and feel or whatever requirement you have got from your client. So you can have different screens in an app. You can have different logics, and you can select different database for your sources. And there is a model driven app. So when your app is driven by data, so you don't need a flashy UI, you just need data to drive that app. At that time, we use model driven app. So let's do some hands-on. So in this session, we will do very quickly two type of apps. One, we will create app from a data source. The second one will create an app from the template. So you might wonder what is template. So we will explain you each and everything. So Kumar, if you can hear me, I will make you host and you can go ahead and share your screen and we will start with some hands-on with our.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hello,
So
everyone.
Kumar
Yeah.
is my colleague. So he has expertise in most of the technologies like from Python to React to Power Apps, C#, you name it, and he has it. So Kumar,
Yeah.
will stop sharing now, and if you can try, yeah.
Yeah.
So by the time Kumud opens and set up the environment for us, so if you have got any questions, you just unmute yourself and go ahead. Anybody, any question?
Yeah. Hi, sir. Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can we merge in website with this type of apps?
Your question is, can we design website? Is that correct?
No. Actually, that's in some app such as Byju's, they have the website and they have also the apps. Okay.
Yeah.
And the whole data are same in their apps and website. So how
Correct.
can they do that?
Okay. Yeah. So the thing is, it is app friendly as well as browser friendly. So when you open it in a browser, it will open as a website. If you open in a mobile or an app, it will open as an app. So this is the benefit of using Power App. So you don't need to have two separate design or two separate coding. So this will work for all.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Anybody else can go ahead.
Sir, can we use our own personal Gmail ID for signing up for the Power App?
No, you need a school or work ID. You can have an Outlook ID or any other ID. So it just take 2 or 5 minutes to create, and I think it's worth doing it. Yeah.
Sir, is this software paid or just free for us?
So you will get 30-day free trial when you sign up for the first time, and I think 30 days is enough to explore this. The entire app. So, but again, subscription is very minimum. It's just $15 or $20 per month.
Yes.
And you will get much more than what you pay. I can understand, being a student, paying $15-20 per month is very tough. But you can mark my word, you will get much more than what you pay. So you will be doing, you will be creating apps in 5-10 minutes. You will be designing websites. You will be designing different, or you will be automating different stuff. So it comes with Microsoft Flow as well. Like you will get Microsoft Flow, which is another part of automation tool of Microsoft. So you will get into, a different IT, what to say, a background where you need very less knowledge and you can do more stuff, right? If you design an app in Power App and the same thing you do it in any other technology, it will take, months. So you will differentiate yourself, like you will be very productive.
Sir, I have one other question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The app is available for Linux environment?
No, Linux. So basically, see, there are two ways you can access this. One is browser, and the second one is desktop application. So if you are accessing through browser, it doesn't mean you are accessing on iOS or Windows or Linux. You can open a website like powersup.com and you can do the design. So it is cross platform dependent.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just need a browser, nothing, no ID, no OS, nothing. You just need a browser, and internally it might be using your RAM, your CPU. That's it.
Okay.
So Kumud, can you share your screen?
Yeah, you need to stop sharing. Then I can share.
I think new share. I have stopped sharing. Can you try once again, Kumud?
No. Yeah, still getting same error. We can see your screen, Imran.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm still getting. Okay. Stop sharing. Sorry. Yeah. Can you try now?
Yeah, I can try now.
So anybody else have any questions? Please go ahead. I don't want to be this a normal, presentation. I want everyone to be involved here. You might be having, you can treat me as your mentor as well. So please go ahead. Any question regarding if you are in second year, first year, third year, is it good for you or not? Or what is the market demand, how it is working, or how the IT industry is working now, whether there will be any placement or not. So please go ahead. Treat me as your friend. So free trial for 1 month. I've got a question in the chat box from Anroj Thakur. So free trial is basically like you can delete the subscription anytime. So, but for first month it's free. You will be not charged anything. So if you feel free to using it, like then you need to pay after 30 days. So before 30 days you don't need to pay anything.
Yes. Okay.
Anybody else want to ask anything? If not, we will go ahead with the hands on.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do some hands on. So the screen which you are seeing now is the SharePoint. I think you might have heard about SharePoint, or very few might have heard about SharePoint. SharePoint is again a collaborative tool from Microsoft. And why we are using SharePoint? Because we want to use this as a data modeling. We want to create one table over here. So Kumod, can you go ahead and create one table?
Yes.
So in SharePoint, table is called as list. So Kumod is basically creating a table which is called as list here from blank. So we will create a very simple table, employee registration, something like that, or employee. Yeah. And once you have gave the name of the table, you can see the screen where it will tell you that what are the different columns. So by default, title column is created. We will go ahead and add some columns. So yeah, Kumod. So
Yes.
see again, this SharePoint is so user friendly. You can do everything from the UI. Unlike SQL or Oracle, you don't need to write any query. So any user who understands basic how to operate a web, even he can create a table here. So yeah, create a single line of text, first name, yeah, definitely we will give resources, link, everything. After this meeting, right, we will send up a important keynote from the meeting and the resource material. And if anybody wants to enroll, for maybe 4 or 6 or 8 hours of training, we can arrange that also for you guys. No problem. You're welcome. So first name, last name, age, and then address, and then gender. And I forgot to ask, like, if anybody is not comfortable in English, we can manage in 2-3 languages as well. So don't feel shy, because I have gone through that phase in my life. So never ever feel shy to ask any question in Bengali or Hindi or any language, if I understand that. So I would encourage someone to ask something in Bengali. Let's see if we get to hear something from anybody.
Okay, I think that much column is enough to show the demo.
Okay, so that's awesome. Thanks, Kumod. So let's go a bit slow now, because we would try to make people comfortable going slow, and so that they basically understand it. So first step, what we did, we just created a simple table which is called as employee. We had added some columns like first name, last name, age, address, and gender. And what we will do, we will go to Power Apps now, and we will create an app. So this is, when you log into make.powerapp.com, you get it this home screen. Let me brief them, Kumod, with this home screen. So if you have got the apps, can you click on apps? Yeah. So if you click on apps, basically whatever apps you have done in the past, right? So those apps will appear here. So we are into more than 4 or 5 years now, and we have developed more than 100 apps for different clients or trainings. So you can see there are a lot of apps under our subscription. So if you click on create, Kumar,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you click on create, one of our friend left the meeting by mistake. Please accept him. Okay. Thanks for informing. Kumar, can you see someone because you are
Yes,
the
yes.
host now? Can
Yeah,
you
I
admit?
admitted. I
Yeah.
admitted.
Thanks. So when you click on create, you get an option to create, different type of Power Apps. So basically there is Canvas app, there is model driven app, there is a portal app. Okay. So there are different types of apps. We have already discussed about 2 apps. We are not going to discuss about the third app because the time is very short and I need to do some hands-on and spinning some app in no time. So let's proceed further. What we will do, we will create a app from data. So if you scroll down, Kumud, so it gives us 2 options. You can create app from data, like you have an existing table, and there are a lot of templates also available in Microsoft, which you can use and you can create app in no time. So first we will go with data. So again, there are, click on other data source, Kumud, the last one. Yeah. So Power App supports, tons of database. So if you can see this list, Dropbox, Dataverse, OneDrive, SharePoint, SQL, and the list is endless. So we'll go back to the first tab. So now we have created one table in the SharePoint. So what we are going to do, we will select SharePoint as a data source. So Kumar, if you click SharePoint,
Yeah.
yes. So basically it will ask, so there are different sites where our table or list resides. So you need to select that site. Our one is communication new. Yeah. And then it will list down all the tables which are there in your list, site. So we have just created employee. So we'll search employee and we'll click on employee. So what we are doing is we are trying to create an app through a table, which is SharePoint list over here. If you scroll down, Kumud, you will get an option. Scroll down.
Yeah, connect.
Connect. So if you click on connect, so this is just the magic of Power Apps. So they're writing code on your behalf. They are designing app on your behalf, and you have not done anything apart from just creating a table. Skip it. Play it. So see, app has been created for you. What you have here, you have a search button because there is no data. You are not getting data over here. We will quickly, okay, let me tell you the icons over here. So the first one is a refresh button. The second one is for, the second one is for ordering. The third one is to register or add any data. If you click on add button, Kumud, so see all the list has came which were there in your table. So title is the column which was by default. So you write employee one, something like that, Kumud.
Yeah.
And first name, you give someone from the participant.
Yeah.
Ashish Kumar, right? Ashish Kumar.
Abhilasa Kumari. She is also there. Okay, Ashish.
Yeah. Whatever you can write, like Ashish Kumar, Rohit Prasad.
Yeah. Maybe 21.
Yeah. 21 address, you write some place in Bengal, say Hooghly or something like that, or Kolkata. Yeah. So there are a couple of questions in the chat box. I will take those questions at the last. Definitely, I will try to be very honest regarding answering your question, because we have got that expertise and experience to answer those. So I will just try to explain and answer those questions as per my experience. I will not go by any blog or anything. Yes, I will just answer based upon your experience. So see, we have put some, basic information, and if you click on this add or submit, see a new record has been generated. So employee 1, you are saying first name and last name. If you click on this arrow button, so that data has came here. And again, this form has got edit button. So by mistake, if you have done, wrong entry, you can even edit it. So click on edit, change, maybe age or address from Hooghly to something else, or age. Yeah. I know Ashish might not be that old, 26, but yeah, we are doing some dummy data.
Yes, true.
So if you click here, so data will be edited, and see the age has changed to 26, address has changed to, something. So if you click on back button, and you can quickly enter 2-3 data in really quick time. Yeah, I don't have the school email ID. By the time you add data, I will take up some questions which are there in the chat.
Sure.
So someone, Rohit Prasad is asking, sir, there are many apps in the market which can create new application. How can you say that Microsoft apps are the future? So let me, so you have mentioned the answer itself. You are saying, how can you say Microsoft apps are the future? If you go by branding, right? Microsoft is like almost close to 200 billion company. The brand itself is enough. They have already millions of clients throughout the globe. Okay. So that is the benefit of having such a brand and such a good engineering team in your pocket, because you already have so many clients. They might be having similar products, or they might be having similar problems as well. So then and there, Microsoft, pitch in, and they say that, okay, we are more secure than any other companies. We are more robust in compared to any other companies. They are also agile. Like if you don't get anything in Power Apps, if you request, right, in their next roadmap, maybe 3, 6, or 9 months, they include that features. And I don't know how much you know about Power Apps. If you follow Power Apps blogs or forum, they have recently used artificial intelligence in Power Apps, where you don't even have to code something. You will just sit and give voice command. Okay, search the person who is there in Kolkata, and it will give you the result. So it is as powerful as that now. So definitely it is going to be future. I will rather correct myself that it is the future. It's not that it's going to be the future. It is the future. And by 2025, more than 80% small applications will be replaced by Power Apps. That's the prediction from Microsoft by 2025, which is not far, like 3-4 years, and more than 80% of the applications which are used across entire globe will be replaced by Power Apps.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone has asked, can you provide certificate for this? So brother, I would say certificate is not at all important. Knowledge is important. So I would rather focus on knowledge. Definitely after this, session, we would try to arrange some training session as well. So in that, definitely we will be providing certificates, but not on this session. So Kumar, thanks for adding those records, employee 1, 2, 3. So basically this is a sort. Can you click on sort, Kumar? So this is the sorting. So if you can see, sortings are happening on the data. Yeah. So again, you have nothing. You have written nothing. You have not written any single line of code for refreshing the database. You have not written a single line of code to, sort alphabetically. You have not written a single line of code to add records into the database. Everything has happened by its own. But again, if you want to do it, or if you want to design anything from scratch, you can do it. So there are different formulas available for Power Apps. It's not like traditional, syntax of other programming language. It's very basic. If you know Excel, if you know how to work in Excel formulas, you can very well work over here. So Kumud, can you go to the edit mode and show how or what formulas have been used for? If you close this and if you go to, yeah. So if you see in the if you can see it to the left, so those are the different yes. So if you see to the left, those are the different icons, controls used to design this app. So it's almost more than 30 controls have been used, and it's all generated automatically. So we will focus on few things like click on edit button. Kumud, if you click on edit button, delete button, yeah. No, not yeah. Go
Okay,
back.
okay. The
Just show the
operation.
code.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
show
okay.
the code.
Yeah, yeah.
So for edit button, we have done nothing apart from writing two functions, which is edit form and then navigating to the edit screen.
Yes.
Yeah. Now go to the delete button. See again. So we are just writing, half line of code, one line of code for such a so for so many operations.
Yeah.
So if you click on submit button on the new registration, Kumud.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you click on yeah, so see, it's just one line of code. We are just submitting the form. We are not even mapping the columns. We are just writing, just one function and one parameter, and it's saving the data into the database. If you go to SharePoint, Kumar's SharePoint list, let's verify whether, yeah, see, all data has came here from the app to the database. So anybody has any questions till now? Please ask in any language, Hindi, English, Bengali, or any doubts if you have. Please go ahead. Can we compare this with MIT App Inventor? We can compare it. There is no harm in comparing, but we should know why are we comparing. Okay, yeah. The product with which way we are comparing, what is the status of it in the market? How many big corporates are using it? So Microsoft. Sure. So we will arrange a complete course on Power Apps. We will send you a link. Let me send now a bit. Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you can put in chat itself.
So I have put one Microsoft Google form. Yes, you can make games. You can make anything as long as you have that logic into your mind. Okay, so I have sent you a Google Docs where you can enroll for the courses. Like we will get back to you with the details, or so the fees will be very minimal, and there will be quite number of classes. Like it will be 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever you wanted to enroll based upon your budget or something like that. You can plan for it. But let's focus on this training. We will discuss that at the last. First, we want this training to be useful. You need to understand or grasp what we have or why we are conducting it, because I have seen many people, struggling from different departments. In my 12 years of career, I have seen many people. They said that, sir, I am not from IT, I am not from CS, I have not done any programming language. There are many fortunates. There are many good people who cope up with the existing industry demand. They do very well in their career, but I have seen many people who later on in IT they switch to their different backgrounds, or some government jobs or some other jobs, just because they are not able to cope up with the demand in the market. So you can, you can be a data scientist, you can be a Python programmer, you can be a blockchain programmer, but it takes a lot. It takes a lot to get expertise in those fields. It's not easy. So what we have came up it's with a very basic application which is in demand. I have shown you with proof in Naukri, or you can search anywhere. You will get many communities who discuss regarding the latest release of these apps and the industry practice. So as of now, till date, more than 9,000 industry or big corporates are using Power Apps for their day-to-day demand. So, any other question? Certificate for this? Sir, if I go for creating a startup and I want to different application that is different from the source code of traditional apps, can we make this kind of app? Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
See, it all depends on like what is the requirement. If you understand the requirement, and then you have to understand what is Power App capable of. So for that, you need to understand what is Power App, what are the different control expression and the other stuff, what are the limitation of Power Apps. So if you understand these two things, the requirement and the capability and limitation of Power Apps, you can decide after that whether that app can be created or not. Okay, moving ahead, we have got very.
One more question. Hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Kadir, can you hear me? Are you available there? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? All you guys?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I think there is some network issue with the Kadir. So, meantime, I can. Okay,
I'm
you are
back now. Can you hear me?
okay. Yeah, you. Now we can hear you, Kadir.
Yeah. So I need to make you host, right?
Yeah.
You are already a host. Try sharing your screen, Kumar.
Yes.
So the next thing which we are going to do is, create a app from a template. That is a real magic which lies over there. So click on all templates, Kumar. So see, hold a second. So if you can see here, these are the apps already available. Power Apps Training for Office, Meeting Capture, Power Apps Training, Onboarding Task, Help Desk, Budget Tracker, Site Inspection, Service Desk. So these apps are already there in the marketplace of Microsoft. You don't need to do anything. You just need to use your data source, and that app will be ready for you. So we will be showing. Yeah, I will tell you. Hi, Umar. So, so as I discussed earlier, there are more than 100 databases you can connect as per your requirement. But mostly we use SharePoint list, SQL, and other databases. So if you can search budget estimator or something, search estimator, So it's not possible to cover all the apps, but we will, yeah, cost estimators. So we will show you how to create an app from template. Click on cost estimator, Kumar.
Yeah.
So you can give it a name. You can rename it cost estimator demo, something like that. Click on create.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So APK, hi Nitu. So APK you will not get here. It's not like normal other apps. So APK is not possible here. But why do you need APK?
Yeah, let me. Let's
You click on create, leave it. Yeah. One moment. Can you click on Canvas app and then
yeah, let's go.
no, scroll down.
Mm-hmm. We can choose from here also. I think there is some, maybe it is not taking
Yeah.
from there.
So basically,
So
app template. Click on tablet layout. So this app can be shared across your organization.
cost estimator.
Yes, cost estimator. Use. So as you are seeing, we are creating an app which is already there in the app template. And so basically someone from Microsoft has created this app. It has got a lot of functionalities. You will be surely amazed, seeing so many functionalities in just using Power Apps.
Yeah, it's created, Kadir.
Can you also create? Can you also search for budget estimator, something like that?
Yeah. Budget tracker.
Cost estimator is there, right?
Yeah.
We have done the same thing, right?
Yeah, we done the same thing.
Okay, go there. Click on plus. Come on.
Yes. So,
So one moment.
Yeah.
So this is cost estimator only, right? Cost estimator app.
Yes, yes. Cost estimator.
Okay. Can you also try in mobile version? Can you also design one in mobile version?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We need to go back then.
Yeah.
Cost estimator.
Yeah. And if you go to my apps, I think I have already created one. And the test document review. No. Okay, no problem. So yeah, let's brief some app to them.
Mhm. Let's play.
So yeah, so as you can see, as we developed one app from the database. Similarly, this is again another app which has been generated from template. You have got option here to search. If you click on that filter button, Kumar, you can
I
also
think
give
it's, yeah,
you can
it's
also
showing.
give me control. Can you
Yeah,
give me
you can.
control?
Yeah, I can. I given you.
So if you click on, so there are three options. Let me
Create.
add a new record and show you. So maybe so this is an app which we are estimating cost for some product. Maybe tile floors tiling, or putting a marble on the floor, something like that, or a wooden carpet. So we'll say client 1, contact name is maybe Justin, and then phone number, we'll give some dummy number. Email, say xyz@gmail.com, and then address Kolkata. City will write Kolkata. State is West Bengal. Zip is 7610000. Date of appointment we'll fix, and then when we'll click on save job. So once we have clicked on save job, see a new record has came here, right?
Yeah.
So what we will do first, we will first we have assigned a client name. Now we will start estimating the efforts and the cost. So we will write, okay, room name. So room name may be dining area. Length maybe 10 foot by 10 foot. Width is again 10 foot by 10 foot. So you can see, right, it is automatically calculating the square footage which is required after giving this one. So there must be some mathematical expression written over here. The next one is we need to select flooring. So what type of flooring we are going to do? Is it hardwood or laminate or vinyl or tile or stone or carpet? We'll select carpet, and then it gives us the design of the carpet which are available. Again, you can add more designs as well. I will select, okay, I have selected that design, and then you can very well add photos as well. Okay, so you can take some snippet from your camera and you can add photos as well.
Allow, then okay.
Okay. So let me take a photo. I'll leave it.
Yeah.
And then you click on the estimate budget. So it will give you a summary. Okay, this is the client name, what this is the area, and this is for what we are planning dining area, and this is the cost, $951. Yeah, and then you can submit the estimate. So this is an app where you are calculating different estimations based upon different how you are doing some flooring, selecting different design or different material. So this is just an example of template available. Similarly, you have issue tracker, budget estimator, and many other apps, leave calculation. So Kumar, can you quickly play some of the app which we have developed in the past? Let's start with uh, job seeker app,
Yeah.
purchase app. Let me open it. Just
Yeah.
give me control. So we are running over time, but yeah, we will conclude just in 5-10 minutes. So these are the few apps which we have done from the scratch. Uh, so this is a leave request system which we have designed for one of the client in Germany, where their employees can simply create a leave request in their organization, whether they're going for vacation or a sick leave or a floating holiday. So they can even check their holidays over here, what type of holidays and how many days are left. And they can see what are the company's holidays available and what are the different types of holidays about the holidays, so that they can know the nature of the holidays. They can log out, and similarly their manager can log in and they can approve or decline any leave request. That is one of the app. Then we have done one for file tracking. So someone can request for a file access for someone, and then basically they can provide the file in the app. They can track the request, what is the status of the app and all. And then this one we have done to in some company they give option to buy back their devices. So I will put some dummy data. So maybe they want, if you have joined a company, they have given you a laptop, and maybe after 2 years they give you an option to buy that device back, like that device will be yours. So there are different calculations. Okay, if it is 1 year old, then the price will be the price will be subsidized by 25%. If it is 2 years old, then the price will be subsidized by 50%. So you can purchase a device which was initially $200 or 200 rupees, and you are buying after 2 years for 1,000 rupees. Or maybe if it is more than 5 years old, you will get in just 10%. So this type of app we have done, and when you click on yes, it will go to different system, finance system and all. So yeah, I don't want to show more apps, because you can do much more than what we have done. If you have got logic, if you have got requirement, and you have got passion to deliver apps. So now I will be open for questions. If you want, you can ask directly over here, or you can leave a message. I will try to answer everyone. So you are asking, if there is no APK, then how we can launch the app after it is built. So basically what happened, every organization which uses Power Apps, they give license to other users as well. So when you will go to this screen, right, Power Apps, how you go to your Android App Store and download data, or you go to your phone and home screen. Similarly, you have to go here to your apps, and if you have got access to it, if you have got access to that app will appear here. How you can share an app with others? You just simply select it, click on share over here, and you write that person name, say Kumar Singh, and you click on share, and it will be available for that user.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. Please ask other questions if you have anybody. I will be waiting for next 2 to 4 minutes for your questions, and then.
So there is another question also. Does it have login and sign up option to build? Yes, we can build that also.
Yes. It is very basic, right? It's very basic. You can have login and sign up option to build. So again, I will ask if anybody has any question. Some people have already asked. If they have anything more to ask, like Ratul, Neetu, Avijoy, Umair, Asis, Rohit, Vishal, Ratul, do you have any? Yeah, I got one message. Yes, you can have this app. So basically, you will be having a Power App in the Play Store. When you download it, it will give you an option to launch that app which you have got access to. So if you are if we are conducting any other session, or if you are enrolling for any other courses, then definitely we will show those steps there. And I also have some PPT to, we can show you that what will be covered if you are enrolling further for courses. So Kumar, can you stop sharing and make me host?
Yeah.
Sir, what is the duration of the course?
So again, I have said it. I've said it earlier that it might be 4 years, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, or 16 hours. So we will be covering different topics based upon someone, because we don't want to make it a precise course for everyone, because again you all are student and we can understand the pain point, the financial pain point. So yeah, if you want to understand everything in 4 hours or 6 hours, so we will be having courses for that. If you want to get everything in detail, getting everything hands-on experience, if you want us to do we catch your hand and you do everything practical, we can do that as well, but eventually it will take some time, but again you will get expertise in that. And also we have many live projects. We work for more than 100 clients now. So we have got many live projects. So once you have completed your training, if you perform really well, then we can deploy it into some projects as well, or we can give some internship, maybe 3 months, 6 months, which will be again a paid internship. So we can arrange that as well for you. But you need to gain expertise. So if you gain expertise, then we have got a lot of work. We have got a lot of live project. We can engage you directly with client, and you can get hands-on experience. And obviously you'll be getting certificates, but I will focus more on getting knowledge rather than just certificate.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let me share my screen and show you just a brief of the courses or what we will be covering next. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if everybody can see. You all can see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we will be dividing it into 8 modules. So we'll start with introduction to Power Apps. What is Power Apps? What are the benefits of Power Apps? How to get Power Apps, Canvas app, model-driven apps? What are the different license options available? What are different subscriptions? How to create app from template? Creating app from data source. And then what we did today, right? This module 1 we have done today, like getting a bit of knowledge and practical hands-on experience. And then how to get started with Power Apps, getting data from data source. What are different controls? How we can edit, remove, or edit different controls? What are the different screens? What are the syntax available? What are the different formulas in Power Apps? How we can do testing? How we can do how we can publish an app? How we can share an app with others? How we can publish it to data or Play Store or Android or iOS? How we can change the look and feel, how we can design the UI, how we can design different screens, backgrounds, and we will do some like how to hide something on timer. So this steps will do how to do or align different screen sizing. Then the different control box like text input, combo box, or image icon, what are there, how we can use it to create an app. What are the different built-in reportings used over here that we can do as well. And we will talk about different data storage available and how we can connect with Dropbox, Google Drive, OneDrive, and record or enter data over there and connect to our database. We will also learn how to decide which database to use for our application. We will use the different gateway, how you can connect your laptop to a cloud, how you can transfer data from your laptop to a cloud, or you can get data from cloud to laptop. We will learn on that, the different gateway available, how you can do automation, that is also covered. Then the delegations, and we'll learn about model-driven app, canvas-driven app, and the different types of apps, and how we can integrate with other apps, how we can integrate with Teams, SharePoint Online, how we can add in SharePoint Online as a web part, how we can embed this app into a third-party website. We will cover that also. So yeah, so you will get end to end. So you, at the end of 8 modules, you will be an expert in Power Apps. You can design any apps which fits into the requirement of Power Apps. So yeah, you can cover like we will cover those things. So I will be sharing again Google form in the chat window. Please try to copy it and save it to your system, because after this call gets over, you will not get that chat. I will give you some time to copy the URL. So you just fill in your name, number, email address, and we'll get back to you. Okay. Do you guys have any other question for me? Also, I would like to get some feedback over this presentation, whether it was useful or not, whether it solves your problem or not to decide career in IT industry. If you feel if you don't belong to IT field, if you are in some different domain, or maybe some engineering background, maybe different stream, and if you feel that IT and CS is not for you, how do you feel now? Like getting into such a technology which is in high demand, and it's just super easy to use, easy to build an application. So whatever application we have built, if you are building it using .NET or Java, it surely take 2 months of time, but we have done it in 5 minutes. So that is why it is in huge demand in the industry. Different organizations are hiring Power Apps developer. They are introducing different segments in their organization for this Power App segment. But again, you are open to search on internet how it is useful and what is the demand in the current market. So any questions? I think we overran 19 minutes.
Yeah.
If not, we will wind up this call. Any questions? I will read out the participants. Rabindranath, Amit, Anuroj, Arnav, Asis, Aviroj, Bisal, Debadatya, Krishna Gopal, Nitish, and we have one participant, Nadim. Are you there in this call? Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
Nadim,
sir. Yes, sir.
so Nadim, so Nadim is one of our student who enrolled him previously 1 month back, and he is working live with client, and he is working on some internship. So Nadim, can you share your experience, how it has been, like what was your pain point earlier, and how do you find yourself in this IT industry now, like how you are doing in your life project?
Yeah, so it's a totally amazing technology. Before I'm joining internship, I don't know how to create a simple app. But when I know this app, this technology, this technology is very helpful for me to create a simple to a high level apps. So it's a very demanding technology in upcoming years.
Yeah, thanks, Nadim. Thanks for that. So let me give a brief background. Nadim, after completing 4 years of engineering, he was not able to connect to a database also. So there is no wonder. We know that there are many people who, like not many, you can say there are 80% people who doesn't know how to connect to a database. That is a truth, right? So he was into that circumstances, but last 1 month he is working on Power Apps now, and moreover he has taken some expertise, and he is working individually, and he is individually contributing to the team. So yeah, that's it from me. I think we have covered quite a good number of topics and discussed different problems and the resolution to that. So I think this session was useful to all. We will reach out to you later on. Thanks everyone for joining. Best of luck for your career. May everybody will be in different stages of engineering, maybe second, third, or first. So all the best in advance. Wish you a good luck. Bye everyone. Thanks again.
Yeah.